Hello, my name is Mark. Welcome to my shop. This is part 2 of a video that we're doing as part of a project for installation of a lithium battery in my tab trailer. As we talked about in the first part, in order to put a charge controller, a DC to DC charge controller in my trailer, I need to run a heavier gauge cable back there. The cable that runs in the 7-pin is about 10 gauge, and it's not capable of running enough current back there to charge a lithium battery. And besides, the point is that the alternator that's in a typical tow vehicle is intended to charge a lead acid battery, not a lithium battery, so it can't do it correctly. So the charge controller will do that, but to get a charge controller in here, I have to install larger cable. So in our first one, we talked about the connectors. This is the connector that's going to go in the back. It's a 50 amp connector. You find those online everywhere. A good rubber cover. Typical 6 gauge wire, good solid copper connectors, a good Maxifuse fuse holder, and crimper tools. That's about basically what you need. So I want to show you how it turned out. It took me about 3 days. Pulling cable and getting it right was tough. But you can see, made connection here to the positive line, ran it to the fuse holder. Has a nice little bolt hole through it, so I mounted it. Fuse is easily acceptable, and you can really see very easily if that's burned out or not. It's got a good waterproof cover on it. We'll run down here, negatives connected here also, runs down there, and it goes down, 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 down. And we ran it underneath the truck. Let me show you this. Hopefully we've got enough light here. But I ran it underneath the truck right next. This line is the cables that runs back to the truck, to the truck 7-pin connector. So I just ran this new line, see the new line there where my thumb is, right next to it. Use lots and lots and lots of tie wrap because you don't want any rubbing going on. You don't want any movement in this at all. So I just came down, followed the exact same path all the way down the back of the truck. This is a nice route. It keeps it away from the hot exhaust. It's really nice, really protected. So back in the back, of the pickup, this is my 7-pin connector right there, and this is my new high amperage plug. I made a, let's see if we can see this. I made a aluminum bracket, bolted it with stainless steel screws, stainless steel nuts and bolts, Loctite on them, so it's it's not gonna rust. It's not gonna come loose or anything. And the cable is just routed right next to the other guy, and off it goes. So it's pretty easy. It's a lot of work. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not complicated, let's say that. So my next step is to install the actual DC to DC converter in the tub of my trailer, and then make a jumper cable that will just ride right along with my 7-pin right here. They'll just connect together. Way cool. This one's a real short one, guys. Stay tuned for part 3, where we actually put the DC to DC controller in the tub of my 2015 Tab Max S. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Be safe.